We're on. It just started. First episode. Excited.
Of course.
Of course. Should we just get into sports first, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm down for anything, man. Like, how you been, though? I haven't talked.
Yeah, you know. All right. Work.
Work.
Just work. The weekend. Just trying to.
Dude, I've had enough of the military, and I can't believe I just fucking re-enlisted.
Yeah. So, what do you got going on?
Shit, not much, man. Absolutely fucking nothing. I've been a little obsessed with fucking gaming right now, but
Destiny?
yeah, Destiny. I just had a little too much time on my hands, I guess. Well, because I'm done with the medical field, man. I'm tired of dealing with idiots, bro. So many people.
Yeah, I hear all about it from my roommate all the time about her being in the ER and stuff.
It's fucking like, no. Did I ever tell you the story? Like, at first I saw this on a stand-up comedy, and I was like, there's no way this could ever happen. And so like I'm standing at the front desk, me being a phone bitch physician, and I'm answering phones and whatnot. Lady comes up to me, and she's like, "Excuse me, sir," and she points with the little bitty ass fucking finger. She points right at the damn thing. She goes, "Is that the elevator?" I'm sitting down, so I can't see the elevator, but like I know the elevator's right there. So I stand up, lean over the desk, and look right at the son of a bitch. And you can see people walk in and out the son of a bitch. And I'm like, God damn it. Why in the hell are you
not working or anything?
How are you going to be asking me this right now? I'm thinking to myself, like, what fucking door opens up in the middle and has two buttons right next to it? And like, this ain't no fucking magic show. People aren't disappearing. And like, I saw this, what was it? Whose stand-up was this? It was, shit.
The only thing I could think of is Mitch Hedberg's joke about escalators, but not an elevator.
Nah, I think it was Port Robinson or some shit like that. And he's like, it was a Netflix. It was on Netflix a while ago, but it's not there anymore. It was hilarious, man. It was just like, this is the type of shit that makes me hate people.
Oh, well, you know, working retail, you see a lot of dumb people as well.
Yeah, like, you're a manager, aren't you? You can chill in the back and just deal with numbers.
I wish it was that easy. I try as much as I can to hide.
If only.
Hopefully none of them see this.
Shading.
Oh god.
No, so fucking my stream was fucking dying on me, so I didn't get to watch the Triple G and Canelo fight so clean.
Oh, see, this is where you messed up, because I knew I've tried. The last time I had people over, we tried to stream the Canelo versus Chavez Jr. fight, and it kept on being choppy. So I was like, you know what? This is, in my opinion, probably the biggest fight of our generation.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. You can say that Mayweather Pacquiao. No, that shit happened 5 years too late. If that happened 5 years prior in their primes, 7 years ago, okay, you have an argument there. But these guys in their prime, I was like, nah, I'm gonna buy it. So I bought it, and I had people come over, and I was like, chip in $5, and I only took like a $30 hit, you know, but I wasn't expecting it to be $80.
You kind of got it back a little bit. You're like $10 short now.
Yeah, I mean, no, I got $50 from my friend, so.
No, well, I'm talking about from fantasy, but so.
Oh, fantasy.
So, I'm at work when I'm streaming this shit on my phone. Don't fucking.
You're at work. Oh shit.
Yeah. And
so what was your opinion on it since you were watching on a shitty stream?
It was very choppy at first, but I got like the good first 4 rounds, very clean. And then like it started getting choppy to me.
Yeah. Do you have an Android or do you have an iPhone?
I have the same phone you have, the S8.
Oh, you have an S8 Plus?
Yeah.
So what are you using? Are you using like the Internet Explorer, like the option they have on the phone itself, or are you using a different app for
the Internet Explorer they have on the phone? I found out to be the best one.
Nah, see, you fucked up.
No, I didn't. But no, check this out. So I was using Reddit to find my streams, and first, of course, like the first ones worked very well until then, like the main event came and then everyone jumps on it and overpopulates it.
Yeah, of course.
I thought smartly, and I went British stream. So I'm listening to these British commentators watching the fight, but you're not really listening to them. But it ended up working very well. So like, I don't even know who these cats were, but they're like, "Oh, did you see that chump? He got hit or some shit." I'm like, "What the fuck? Whatever."
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
For real, but what you need to do, download on your phone instead, Dolphin. It's a web browser made for phones, and it's phenomenal because it allows Flash a lot easier and better and stuff. So, download Dolphin. It's like a green square box with a white dolphin in it, I believe.
I thought you were just saying Dolphin because that's your favorite team.
Hey, we can talk about them later, baby.
They have a good matchup next week, so yeah.
Against the Jets, but I am a little afraid with the matchup. I think it could be a trap game for the Dolphins, to be honest.
Your run game will be solid.
The run game will be solid. The thing is the Jets, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they get their tight end back this week. He got suspended the first 2 games. I believe he got a DUI, so they suspended him the first 2 games. And we can't stop the tight end because we have no linebacker. And now they suspended indefinitely our linebacker, Simeons, because he went AWOL on Saturday night.
You gotta go AWOL once in a while.
So I feel like it could be a trap game, but whatever.
I mean, fucking, it's like Ezekiel Elliott. He was supposed to. Were we still on a phone call?
We were on hold. I looked down. I'm like, why am I on a phone conversation right now?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought I closed out my phone. Whatever.
I did too, but whatever.
That's ridiculousness. No, but so back to the fight. Like,
oh yeah.
What I did see from it, and I'm a little pissed off I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was gonna get back to it, but I never did to watch the whole fight clean. But I saw Triple G come in hard. He was throwing a lot of punches, and yeah, he was throwing a lot of punches, and he definitely landed a good percentage as well. But Canelo, to me, when I was watching it, to me it seemed like he was in full control. Like he was countering. He was just like shoulder rolling all those punches off and hitting him with a good counter punch.
Yes, to an extent. See, it doesn't look good if you are against the ropes. You're stuck against the ropes, and it's gonna look bad. Like, sure, you're like weaving, dodging out of the way, shoulder rolling a lot. You're still getting hit and getting connect. And you can see in the CompuStrike numbers that he got outstruck like by 60 punches or so.
Yeah, well, I definitely see that. But
when I was watching it, I scored it 8-4, Triple G. Watching it myself, everyone that was at my house, they scored it for Triple G. It was only me and my friend Nate rooting for Triple G. The 8 other people, all Mexicans in my house, rooting for fucking Canelo.
Of course. And
they were like, "There's no way in the hell he won." And I said right when the fight started that Triple G needs to knock him out because boxing is rigged, and no pun intended, that they're not gonna let their golden boy lose in any way, shape, or form. And that's exactly what you got. You got a horrible decision. I mean, if you kind of want to see it, there were a few close rounds. If you want to say maybe a round or 2 for Canelo to win it, by. But that girl to score it 118 to 110 is fucking ridiculous. That is absurd. Is an embarrassment, and she has screwed over many UFC fights before in the past too as well. So
yeah, they're like doing an investigation, and
they're doing an investigation, but they still have early reports said that she was gonna step down for UFC 216 card, or 217. I forgot what's next. They put on too many UFC cards. Jesus Christ. But now they came back and said that she's yet to actually be taken off from it because the Las Vegas or the Nevada State Athletic Commission are going to take like 3 weeks to review it or some shit like that. Like, what? Oh.
Was UFC 216?
I believe the next pay-per-view card would be the huge one in. Oh wait, no, it can't be. Because the next big one that everyone cares about is that New York card that has 3 title fights in it.
Tony Ferguson and Kevin Lee. Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
And then you also have, I believe that would also have. Would that be the Mighty Mouse one too? I know they added.
It is.
Rose Namajunas as well versus my girl Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
I don't see her. Is she on the undercard?
No, she would be the 3rd fight on that. If I'm thinking the next one that would be up. No, that would be. Yeah, see, 216 would be that card. 217 is the one I was thinking of, the big one with Bisping GSP. Co-main event would be Cody Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw. And then the 3rd fight on that is Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Rose Namajunas. That card is stacked.
You got some solid stacks right now.
Yeah, we got one coming up this Saturday as well, I believe. No, it's Friday night.
Lately, with every fight card, like any sporting event, really, it's like now it's just like I only care for the prelims. Actually, that's where the solid fight is. The main events have been so disappointing for me.
They have
Nunes and fucking. I'm sorry, I don't even remember her name. It's just because it was that bad of a fight. Like I just can't remember it.
Talking about the Nunes versus Shlemenko fight.
Yep.
It was an alright fight. I thought I don't know how Nunes won that fight. I thought Shlemenko won that fight, but
I completely agree.
Whatever. I mean, whatever. We were just the fans that watch it, but you got these 6-year-old boxing guys trying to judge UFC.
Exactly, because they judge it. I guess they have like a mentality of judging is like you're the champion. It has to be like definitive. Like
I hate that. No, that's bull.
It is bull.
If when the competition is so high like that, small things are going to matter. You can't just. I hate that saying. I hate that rule. It's like, oh, to beat the champ, you got to definitively beat him. No, I mean, when you have 2 very high caliber athletes in there, people are going to cancel each other out, and you have to nitpick things like that. But I hate it. I hate judging in all sports right now. It's horrible.
For sure. I like that they didn't really take it to the ground so much. I mean, even though I do like groundwork, because it's so complex and just like the only reason I don't like groundwork usually in fights is because judges don't know how to judge on groundwork.
Exactly, because a lot of people don't realize technically, if the fight goes to the ground and they're in each other's guard, that's neutral. No one's winning right now. Just because the guy or girl's on top in the top position in the guard, that doesn't matter. You're in a neutral position. So if no punches are thrown, it's a stalemate, but I guess you can lead it whoever got the takedown. But if the girl's on her back or the guy's on his back, what if he pulled guard? So you're in a neutral position. So I would say you would score it like a 9-9. You know what I mean?
For sure. Because like you got these.
But judges don't understand that that's a neutral position. And they're like, oh, that person's on top, so that person's winning the round or whatever. No,
they're amateurs. They're amateurs at judging at what like MMA really is. Because like I don't think they've ever seen like the capabilities what bottom Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu like masters, black belts can do. You fucking got Nate Diaz on the bottom, and he can definitely pull like crazy shit. Anyone really who like practices in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, he'll do some crazy stuff, flick you off, and then bitch slap you.
Yeah, they'll do a leap and get you. They'll take top or whatever. I've seen some crazy ass submissions.
If you're going to be a judge, you need to like always watch everything. Like I believe this Sunday you have EBI on the UFC Fight Pass. Like they need to watch that stuff. You need to watch the Eddie Bravo invitation. It's only jiu-jitsu. You got to know the ground game. You got to watch stuff like that.
I want to go back home so bad and join his 10th Planet dojo.
Oh yeah, he's got dojos all over the place.
I know, man. They're all over.
You don't have one where you live?
I don't think there's one down here in DC.
Yeah.
There's a UFC gym, but
No, that's a joke.
I found out in UFC gym there's no contact.
Yeah.
There's no fucking contact. What kind of shit is that?
It's basically a cardio bunny gym.
Yeah, so I joined this fucking kickboxing gym that there's no one really ever in. They have a Brazilian jiu-jitsu like at night, but there's no one ever there. So like I'm always on the heavy bags by myself, and just like I kind of feel like Mr. T from Rocky Balboa 3.
Oh my god.
God, I'm just going heavy on these heavy bags. I'm working out by myself, no one. The only thing, like, I want to get into like amateur fighting. The only thing is like this military shit is just like holding me back because like I go to work with some fucking black eyes or some bruises on my face and whatnot, and they'll be like, "So what's up? You drinking? What's up?" I'm like, no. I mean, if they were to do a blood alcohol test on me, I'm sure I would have some alcohol in my blood because probably I'm borderline alcoholic here.
Aren't we all? No, I mean, I did jiu-jitsu for a few weeks and stuff, and I remember I went to work once with a black guy. They're like, "What happened to you?" I was like, "Training a little bit. Just be quiet."
So when I was stationed in Japan, there was a guy that actually taught us Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on base, and unfortunately, it was gi, and I don't really like to do Jiu-Jitsu with gi because I don't know, it's just too technical. It's not as aggressive as I would like it to be. What? And though I did, occasionally he does no gi. I guess they call it Americano. Yeah, so we did Americano style for a little bit. And the guy did like this fucking thing where he blocked me and like my knee smacked my own eye. Ooh. And I give myself a black eye. I'm like, how in the hell? I didn't even know it was that flexible. Well, shit.
Yeah. So you're more into non-gi then, you said?
Yeah, no gi.
I kind of like the gi better. It's more what you would get into like in the real world if something really does go down and you really need to use it. Like, let's say you're here in Chicago in the winter. Everyone's got coats on. It's basically wearing a gi. You got all these hooks and straps and, pockets that you could grab a hold of. How many times will you ever be in a fight and be like, "Hold on, let me take my shirt off, bro"? No.
I mean, people straight up start a fight. I mean, people straight up get up butt-ass naked for a fight. I don't know if you've seen those videos where a guy, like, shoulder checks someone. He's like, "What's up? You want some of this, bro?" And he's like, he gets butt-ass naked. And the other guy starts running away.
Yeah, I've seen that video before, and I'm just like, why am I watching this?
Why are you watching?
Ugh.
Fucking people.
Do you want to get into your Destiny 2 life?
It's all right. I mean, it's a lot better than the first one. I despise the first one.
Yeah, I hated the first one. That's why I wasn't even interested in buying the second one, because that first one was horrible. Tell me why I should buy the second one.
I'm not going to trust that. Because if you're not willing to buy it yourself, you're probably not going to like it.
There you go.
Yeah. We get a little buffer.
Yeah, a little buffer. I heard nothing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I'm not going to try to sell you on the second one because if you're not interested on trying to get the second one, you're probably still not going to like it. But though I do say it's a lot better than the first one because there's actually a story now. But
what?
There's actually
a game that has a story for $60
oh. No, but the lore in this game is just like it's still missing. Like you don't know what's going on. Like you do what your character has to do, but like there's like no background story to anything yet. So we'll see with these expansion packs. I get like the first one with the one I bought, so we'll see. Yeah.
Anyway, I can get you back onto Gears of War. Eh?
You're not getting me back to Gears of War. I'm disappointed I even bought that son of a bitch. I guess I only bought it because I wanted to
spend all full $60 on that download or what?
Did I spend? I think I did. Whatever.
Yeah.
I make money.
It is what it is.
Money's not an issue. Shit. If I mean, I can earn it back for the football season because I'll be betting on the right teams anyway. Except for fucking New England and Kansas City, that first week game. Oh my god. I spent $75 betting on New England.
Woo!
So confident that they were gonna win.
Oh, I was confident they were going to win too, and they got fucking smoked. You have no idea. I have two friends that are diehard Patriots fans. For like 4 days straight, nothing but bombarding their Facebook with trolling, like memes and stuff like that. It was great. It was so much fun.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Did you put any bets on the pigskin pick'em things that we were doing in the fantasy football league?
I think Drew texted me up and he's like, "Do you want to get on this?" It was like a $10 buy-in, right?
Yeah, $10 buy-in. You choose all the pick'em games, and whoever has the most, and there's the tiebreaker for the Monday Night Football score.
Right now, I didn't get on that because I don't know. I'm a horrible texter. People be texting me sometimes, and it takes me like a week to fucking actually look at it and finally respond.
Jump on it this week, man. I only if the Packers won Sunday night, I would have won it. But the goddamn Packers, man.
Man, that's solid. Fucking I'm trying to get this vet. So did I ever tell you about VetTix? Like this website that's for military where I can they get donated tickets from any events like concerts, stand-ups, sporting events, and for these last 2 weeks, the Redskins have had tickets. So the Raiders are coming here, so I'm so excited. It's I'm waiting for those tickets to pop up, and I'm gonna claim those sons of bitches.
So they're free for you?
Yeah, they're free for me because they're donated.
What? And that's only in the Washington area, or let's say you come back home to Chicago, you're able to.
I mean, that's not my home, but yeah, if I was to
visit me, around Halloween for Freaky Deaky,
I'm not coming down to Freaky Deaky, man.
What?
I'm not coming to Freaky Deaky.
You're not coming for what?
Yeah, man. I think
Drew's gonna come down.
Drew's gonna come down. Yeah, he's probably gonna hit you up. I didn't really care for Freaky Deaky last year. I mean, I made the best of it.
Yeah. Well, it's not a festival this year. It's individual show now.
I looked it up. It's all over the place. It was in Wisconsin or some bullshit. Yeah,
some in Wisconsin, some in Michigan, some in Chicago. Ugh.
My boy's headlining though, Dylan Francis.
Yeah, that's the one we're gonna go to. I mean, if Drew makes it down here and stuff.
Yeah, the tickets popped up. Oh, there's only fucking 4. Oh, I gotta claim these.
For what? Which one?
The Redskins game.
Oh, the Redskins game?
And Raiders game, yeah, dude. Oh.
Dude, the Raiders look good right now.
The Raiders are a solid team right now.
But then again, you know what? I take that back. You played the fucking Jets. Whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Who do you got this week? Week 3.
Redskins.
Oh, that's week 3?
Yeah.
I thought that was later in the year. Oh shit.
No. Yeah. What about Dallas losing to Denver? Yo, I did not see that happening.
They fucking smoked them.
Yeah.
That was whoa.
The guy I work with, he's such a Dallas Cowboys fan, and me and him click 'cause we're both from Texas, but I hate the Cowboys. And we always agreed that the Raiders and the Cowboys are almost the exact same team, a solid offense, a subpar defense. And if the Broncos were able to destroy the Cowboys, the Broncos.
That wasn't even a game.
The Broncos are definitely a huge factor on AFC West. And goddamn, AFC West is the hardest division to still be in.
The Raiders 0-2.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna win shit with what's his name, Young Ho Koo or whatever his name is.
Who's that? What team?
The kicker for the Chargers, Young Ho Koo or whatever his name is.
Straight up fucking Danny Finkel that shit.
Twice, 2 weeks in a row, you could have won. 2 weeks in a row.
So I didn't get to. I could have streamed it, but I was ending up just watching it. The text update on NFL.com.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, because the guy the next department over, the next desk over, he's a Chargers fan, and he was like, damn, he was so disappointed. And then they came back, and then it was just that field goal to tie. Was it tie it up or win?
To win it.
Win. Yeah. And then fucking the text came up, and he's missed. I'm like, this fucking guy sucks.
I was jumping up and down. The dog was just like looking at me like he was getting so hyper. He's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" I was like, "We won, Benji. We won."
That's a dog's name, Benji.
1-0, top of the division.
Fucking
Now we got the Jets, and then I believe after that we go to London to play the Saints.
See, again, like I'm glad I didn't draft. I could have drafted Drew Brees, but like Drew Brees, he gets yardage, but he never closes.
No, he doesn't.
That's why he's always like the league leader in like yards, but he never gets that TD.
He doesn't. But the thing is like that defense is like god awful. It was atrocious.
Yeah.
And that's why they're able to throw the ball. And that's why he's such a good fantasy player, because they have to throw the ball. Because their defense is going to give up 50 points a fucking week. And it's over. It's unbelievable.
Let's look at the lineup right now.
Somehow in one of my leagues, I was still able to win, even though I had David Johnson injured and Ezekiel Elliott giving me that fucking goose egg.
Yeah, I'm so pissed off because I had Greg Olson, and now he just fucking got his
right? How many points did you lose by in our league?
Oh, my second game only lost by like 2 points. Like I was so mad, and I know. So this is what made me even more mad, is because I was trying to figure out which defense and special teams to draft, because I dropped down Cincinnati. I dropped Cincinnati. I picked up Washington, and then I dropped Washington because I thought Dallas would do good, because they held down what was it, Giants to 3.
So this was our league or a different league that you dropped Cincinnati defense?
I'm only in one league, yeah.
Okay. So I picked up Cincinnati in all 3 of my leagues.
I mean, they're doing all right. Yeah, they're doing something.
8 points, yeah.
So, like, if I would have had kept Washington, which was like my first pickup from the waiver, I would have won. But I dropped them to roll the dice with Dallas, and that fucked me. And if I was to actually play, what's his fucking name, Shepard, he would also made me win if I was to just play him as well. But I thought Greg Olson and what's his face, Tampa Bay's tight end would be better than Shepard.
Yeah, your team. What are you gonna do, man? Yeah, you got Braid on your team. You use him in the. Oh no, you use Greg Olson in your flex.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Sterling Shepard hasn't done shit for me. But then, like, if I did have played him,
why didn't you think about using Duke Johnson? They use him in the passing game. He's a good PPR guy. They use a lot of screenplays, like passes to the flat with Duke Johnson.
Yeah, well, I definitely made some investments for week 3. I just gotta wait for the waiver. I think it's to starts on what's today? Today's Wednesday, Thursday. So it's not gonna take effect until fucking Thursday.
I believe it's Thursday morning.
Okay, well, hopefully no one goes for the players I'm going for, because
yeah, I'm gonna go after 2 players. I gotta check my defenses, because first things first, I gotta grab my defenses first, for the week. But
yeah,
we'll see. 2-0 in all 3 of my leagues. Just saying, killing it.
Well, good for you. Good for you. My cousin, he's winning too. Shit.
The cousin, what's he at?
He's New Mexico Miners. He's in our league.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh yeah, he's 2-0 as well. Not bad.
He's got Joe Mixon. Yeah. I was actually looking at who I thought would probably be who's definitely got to have a good week come week 3.
Who? Who's gonna have a good week 3?
Let's see. Well, let's see, because they're not. Cam Newton's going against New Orleans. New Orleans' fucking defense kind of sucks. I mean, Aaron Rodgers obviously is going to do solid. I see Phillip Rivers against. He'll get some yardage. I'm looking at Dak Prescott against Arizona. He definitely should get something. He shouldn't fuck up.
Against Arizona, they're god awful, man.
Yeah.
Ugh. Unbelievable. Carson Palmer looks every bit of his age. Well, how old is he? Like 42? Jesus.
Jay Cutler would definitely get some because he's going against fucking Jets.
Just gotta, no. They're good at stopping the run, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I think the Dolphins can win that game. Hopefully we'll go 2-0. And then hopefully we can pack our bags to London for a good game against the Saints. Man, if we start the season off like 3-0 and then head back home, I believe our first home game would be against Tennessee, which is going to be a rough game. But
so how does that work? Since fucking
Hurricane Irma.
Yeah, the hurricane stopped. What do you get a chance to make up some plays or just like?
What's happening is, I guess the NFL lucked out that both Tampa Bay and Miami, both bye weeks are week 11, so they're going to play week 11. So both teams play from week 2 to 17. No bye week now. Our bye week was week 1.
Fair enough.
Yep, I'm very upset because you got no rest. We have a game in London coming up. It's so frustrating.
We got a game in Mexico City against the Pats.
Again? Didn't you play in Mexico City last year?
No, that was Texans.
Oh, that was
same colors.
Same shit, right? Well, that's football and fantasy talk, I guess. Baseball? Have you been watching any baseball lately?
I can't follow baseball unless it's the fucking
playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many games. Like, they play almost literally every day.
Well, we're at the crunch time now. There's like, what, maybe 13, 14 games left?
Last I heard, fucking Dodgers were fucking it up. Are they still?
Oh, yeah. They picked it up a little bit. But I believe they won like 5 of the last 10, but they lost like 10 straight, dude. They're like falling so hard. I'm just like, all right. Giving me my Cubbies another chance, for another World Series run.
Are they definitely making it? Like,
they're winning the division by 3.5 games. I believe our magic number is 9, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's 9. So, yeah, and we end the season with 3 games against Cincinnati, like the worst team in the NL. So, I think the Phillies actually are the worst team. Cincy's right up there, though. They're like really dog shit. So,
yeah.
I feel comfortable in winning the division. We'll probably end up playing the Nationals in the first. Well, I mean, you got the wild card playing, but after that, then I think we'll play the Nationals, and the wild card team will end up playing the Dodgers still.
Is hockey starting up, isn't it?
Hockey, I believe, regular season starts in what, 17, 16 more days?
Not bad.
First preseason game tonight. I know that much. So that's exciting. Yeah. It already started. End of one period, and the Blackhawks are up 1-0 against Columbus. So
there you go.
Not that it matters because it's preseason. Who cares?
No. Fucking Raiders went fucking. They lost all their preseason games, and now they're just fired. They're fired.
It's preseason. You're playing your scrubs. Like, who cares? I don't understand why people take so much pride in their preseason record. Like, if preseason counted, the Browns would be what, 4-2 then? Because they won all their preseason games.
Weren't they playing their first string still too?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Baltimore did the exact same thing, if I remember correctly.
That's dumb. Good, better chance of injuries.
I wouldn't fucking risk that shit. That's definitely for your third strings and second strings to see like who's better fighting for a position. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. That's actually an interesting matchup this week. For week 3 for the Browns. The Browns could actually win a game. They're playing the Colts, so I might go with the Browns with the upset. You never know.
You blink. Do you play spreads like money line, anything like that? You bet on?
I've just been doing the pick 'em with the fantasy football league.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't made any like actual bets other than that. Than the Mayweather-McGregor fight, and then before that the John Jones fight.
So to that Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight, I was
so pissed. Like 2 rounds away for winning $300. But no, McGregor had to fade and gas out, and then now I'm screwed, and I only won $100.
Well, did you hear about the whole thing where the whole fight was basically rigged?
Oh yeah, the one judge scored it 9-1 to Mayweather. Bullshit. I
Well,
guess 4 rounds to McGregor.
So everyone who bet on the fight chose either Conor McGregor winning by knockout, like either like the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah.
Because that's what he promoted.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone who knows Mayweather knows that he never finishes. So everyone else just bet on decision Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be the outcome if fucking Mayweather was to win by TKO? Obviously, everyone would lose their money. Las Vegas would win so much fucking money because the house always wins.
You heard that Mayweather went to put a bet that he would knock out McGregor after 9 rounds. There was like a bet line where it's like before 9 rounds or after 9 rounds, and he tried to put a bet on that, but they declined that.
Yeah, he even admitted it. Yeah,
he put a bet on yourself.
Live on TV when he said that. He's like, I tried to make a bet for $80,000, or he was actually more than that. He was like, it would only take $80,000, and like I think they ended up still declining it, and then he tried to get his friend to go do it.
Yeah,
and they still declined it because like he just tried to make the bet earlier, and like they recognized like that bet, and they're like, no,
we can't do that. We can't. Like, I get it if you want to put money on yourself, that's cool, but whatever.
Let me say this: I guaranteed if they were to put both purses on the line, Conor McGregor would have been a different fighter.
Oh yeah, he would have saved his energy a lot more.
Not only that, but I think that uppercut would have been more serious. All those punches that he was throwing would have been a lot more serious.
I don't know. I just want him to go back to the UFC already.
I mean, yeah.
What do you want next? What do you want next for him? What do you want next for McGregor?
Well, who do I want for next for McGregor?
Yeah, do you want him in the UFC to fight someone, and if so, which guy? Or do you want to see him fight in boxing again, have him fight a Canelo, or have him fight Paulie Malignaggi?
Well, he's still going to be on his break, so I don't know how long Dana White's going to hold him, but, I mean, if Khabib could fucking make his weight.
Why do you keep saying fucking Khabib?
Calabib.
Calabib. Joey Diaz.
Because Joey Diaz, bro, fucking cocaine. Back in my coke days.
Blue cheese or go fuck your mother. You ever heard that joke about the blue cheese? How you don't eat
I don't like that ranch shit.
People ask me, even if they just ask me for ranch, I get up and leave before I get the wings.
Because I don't want to do business with you.
I don't want to do business with them. It's way to eat it the way like in New Buffalo. Blue cheese. Blue cheese or go fuck your mother. Oh, I love Joey Diaz.
Go fuck your mother. I fucking love Joey Diaz.
I love him too. He's such an interesting. He never runs out of stories. Like, where do these stories come from? He's got to be making half of this shit up.
The Sopranos.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
You grew up in the 70s and you did coke. Shit, you probably a lot of shit happens when you're coked up.
That is definitely true.
Remember, he was talking about fucking he was picking his boogers and eating that shit, and he's like Joe Rogan's like, you eat that shit? He's like, it's a habit. You do coke, you get a little coke booger.
Oh my god,
it's good shit.
Oh my god, I didn't hear that before. I never heard that. That is so fucked up but funny. Oh my god.
I guess the coke crystallizes your booger, so when you pick your booger, it's like a cocaine coated booger. So he eats it.
Holy shit. Oh, that's horrible.
But no, overall, I would want to see.
Oh yeah, forgot about that question.
It's the best matchup is definitely going to be either Kevin Lee or Tony Ferguson too. Oh,
so the winner of the interim title should fight him?
That's who I really want to see, yeah.
You don't want to see Trilogy fight at 155, not 170? With Diaz?
No, I think it's all hype. And I going back and I still watched the second one, I still feel like Nate Diaz won that second one.
I need to
But
go back and rewatch it. I remember watching it live at the bar, and I thought McGregor won 3 rounds to 2, but I got to rewatch it.
yeah, I think if anything, it could have been a tied, at least a tied, and then they can still play it out to be a trilogy. But I think they purposely did. I think that's probably the slightest hint of maybe UFC being corrupted in a way.
Yeah, it was a close fight either way, so you can get away with it.
They what they did is they counted the knockdowns. I don't like to count knockdowns because you can fuck someone's leg up and they can purposely try to go down to guard. And
he came out afterwards said, "No, I was getting hit, but I was purposely falling down to have him jump in my guard."
yeah, that's what.
That's a shitty fucking thing because the judges don't know that. They just see you getting hit and falling down. It's gonna look bad.
Yeah, that's like those people that those judges that don't know MMA.
Yeah.
They see knockdowns. But no, I would like to see that fight eventually. It's just I don't think that's the first one that should happen. I think they should.
But see, the problem is, you go from making all that money against Mayweather, you're not going to make that money against Tony Ferguson, Kevin Lee. Those aren't draws, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so, but it's just like no one's really a big name right now. But Kevin Lee, he has the attitude. He's an up and rising superstar.
I don't see him winning that fight against Tony Ferguson, though.
I do.
You do?
I think he's on the hunt, bro. He's hungry. He has the heart. I think he got it.
Oh, do we have a bet?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Oh, I got
speaking of bets. Come on. So it was ruled no contest. I think I deserve my money back.
What happens in Vegas?
Vegas actually
is Vegas asking those people for their money back? The answer is no.
We're not Vegas though.
I'm a Vegas dealer, bro.
You're not a Vegas dealer.
You know what? If anyone sees it, I'm gonna post it on my Facebook. You can post it on your Facebook too once it uploads. People in the comments on this YouTube, comment on the fact that we had a $50 bet on Jones versus Daniel Cormier, and now obviously Jones won. What do you do with the money since Jones popped for steroids? Submit your answer in the comments below. All right, we'll see what happens.
Always a cheater.
Hey, he's cheated before. You gotta expect him. That's why I chose him, because I know he cheats.
That's why you chose him?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like when I saw him going kind of crazy, like he was talking all this stuff about like, oh, I'm still partying, drinking a little bit. I was like, yeah, he's still crazy. He's still crazy. He still got it. He might be. I want him walking to the octagon like with people in the crowd holding spoons of like cocaine and him snorting it on the way in. I want cocaine out John Jones. I know he's a badass dude on cocaine. So
what do you think is gonna happen to him?
Oh, he's fucked. 4 years. He's done.
You think 4 years? You don't think the UFC is just gonna straight up cut him?
No. No.
I think he might just want to quit because 4 years absence of like actually competing and making money. That's your source of income, man.
So this is what I think could and should probably happen is he's gonna get suspended 4 years, but the UFC would keep him, and I don't know if the UFC would have to pay him since he's suspended. But you don't cut him because if you cut him,
he goes strike forward.
You can't let him go to Bellator, you know. So I think the smart move to do is to keep him. He gets suspended 4 years, and then you have John Jones versus Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania. We wanted that fight of the UFC. It was supposed to be on the Detroit, Michigan card. No. They were talking about John Jones versus Stipe, and at the Detroit card. But they wanted that fight eventually, so let's give the fans the fight in the WWE squared ring. Let's do it. Set it up. Come on, Vince McMahon.
I don't even think John Jones could probably lift Brock.
Oh, dude, it's all fake. You kind of like jump yourself up a little bit. Come on, dude.
I mean, I know I can pick you up and slam you.
and I can fucking choke you out. How about that?
You can try to choke me out. I'll be like, what was the guy that got choked out by Kevin? I'll be flexing my neck.
Oh, Michael Chiesa.
Yeah.
Oh, he got choked out. He's got to stop talking shit about that. He was gonna go out.
I knew he was probably gonna lose when he got so heated. All Kevin Lee was about saving tickets for your mom, and like he just loses it. He's like, "Don't be talking about my mom." Like,
well, apparently his mom is like terribly ill. I want to say she might even have cancer or some shit. That's why he took such huge offense to it, but he didn't say anything terribly bad.
no, he didn't say it.
Whatever. What a soft ass dude. Welcome to the world we live in. Bunch of soft ass dudes.
Yeah. Well.
I don't know. One last thing. Did you ever see it?
You're political, bro. I fucking.
We're not ever talking politics on this goddamn channel. I'm telling you right now, it's never happening. I don't want it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it.
Can we talk about flat Earth?
Flat Earth. I'm a round Earth shill. You ever see that shirt?
Yo, I can't understand people who believe the Earth is flat.
Dude, the Earth is flat and there's an ice wall making sure that nothing falls off. What are you talking about? It's so real. It makes complete sense.
Oh yeah, makes total sense.
I mean, it's not like NASA has images every 12 minutes from up in space. I mean, taking pictures. I mean, that's fake. You could totally make that up. So
because they're using a fisheye lens, bro.
Oh my god, how did I not know that?
Fisheye lens. It's all CGI.
I can't believe this. I love the internet, but I also hate it because it gives dumb people a voice like that.
It does. You know, I guarantee you what it was is like someone just playing a joke and just like sticking with it just to fuck with someone who wasn't educated enough. Then like, they start to believe it, and then like they have influence on other people, and then they influence them, and then fucking it's like a fucking chainmail, and then now you got this huge fucking populace that believe that the Earth is flat.
Yep. Kind of like that's how I see flat Earth people, Mormons.
Mormons?
Yep. Because I'm gonna believe a story of like how old was the guy? Like a teenager, like a 12-year-old kid, but only he could read it. That bullshit. Yeah, no.
I don't know anything about the Mormons. Just because like they ride bicycles and.
So, but did you see it?
No. So this Sunday, I'm trying to take this girl, or Saturday, one of the two. I haven't decided yet.
Girl?
Yeah.
Do I know this girl?
No.
No, I thought it was the girl I knew back home.
Back home? You're in Chicago. I'm here in DC.
She travels a lot. I don't know if she's traveling to you.
I haven't talked to her in a while, actually. Let's keep it off the podcast. Yeah.
What was that?
Let's keep that off the podcast.
Yeah, all right. We'll make sure she doesn't hear it. Tell me about this new girl. What's her name?
Well, she's Indian, so it's hard to pronounce it.
Ooh.
It's Rudy, but you know, the first time we went out to Top Golf. You ever been to Top Golf?
Yes, I have.
Fucking amazing. I fucking love Top Golf.
You could even do it in the winter because they got those French fry heated lamps, man. I call them French fry lamps. Because it's the same type of lamps you got at McDonald's, man, to keep your French fries warm.
I got it. I worked at Long John Silver's, bro. I know what French fries are.
Yeah. But yeah, Top Golf.
So we went to Top Golf, and
cute first date.
She was always talking about like, oh, she works the next day. I need to get home earlier tonight. I'm like, oh, what, like midnight? She's like, yeah. So like, I played it off and kept on calling her Cinderella. I was like, oh yeah, we'll get you home by midnight, Cinderella.
Oh my god, I'll barf.
I'm sure you would. Now, if I was to take you out and you had to go out and I called you Cinderella, you'd love it.
Maybe. But you have to get me a nice pair of heels.
Yeah, glass slippers, bro. Finished it off with some Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? What?
I didn't eat Taco Bell.
But what's going on then? Like, so you haven't seen her since, or what?
No.
No?
I mean, I bump into her in the hospital.
Oh, she works with you at the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Well,
When do I get to meet her?
when you get to meet her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gonna meet me
Let
first.
her know. Let her all of her friends know that a boy from Chicago will be visiting. You know.
Are you gonna be visiting, bro?
I don't know. Well,
If you come and visit, we'll fucking tear up DC.
Oh, dude, don't tempt me with a good time.
Bro, I'll go halvesies on the fucking Amtrak's ticket for you.
How much is the Amtrak's ticket?
Probably like $150.
How much?
150?
What? Why is it so expensive?
You think that's expensive?
$150 for an Amtrak ticket?
Yeah. That's probably round trip too. I'm thinking that's round trip.
Okay. I thought you were talking one way.
Beats driving.
Yeah, I ain't dumb. I don't drive. If it's more than 5 hours, you can no. I ain't doing it.
How do you think I felt when I had to drive up there?
Why did you? You should have just flew in.
Well, because I still wanted to learn how to drive stick. Yes, because I was self-teaching myself how to drive stick.
Yeah, horrible timing because you could have like not make it. So there's that.
I mean,
I gotta ask one last question. Why
that?
are you holding a grill lighter the whole time?
I don't know. It was right in front of me. Oh, because we were using this to light the coals for when I had a hookah party in my room.
You had a hookah party?
Well, I had a fancy party, so we all dressed up and we had candlelights and we were only drinking wine.
Was it only dudes there at this party too, or?
How dare you?
That's a yes. That's
No,
a yes.
I had a few people.
I'm just fucking with you.
Why is it all dark over there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting nighttime here, and I am too lazy to go hit the light switch over there.
You gotta get that clap on.
Shit didn't work.
I haven't seen fucking clap on shit like in forever.
Yeah, right? That shit died.
Like VR's dying. Have you used your phone for any VR, anything like that?
Ever in my entire life.
I don't understand.
No one wants to do anything where you're stuck in like a box in your face, and you could only do it for a certain amount of time.
Bro.
It's stupid. It's a fad. It's like the Nintendo Wii. Oh, cool, Nintendo Wii. That was fun for like a day.
I hate the Nintendo Wii. I hate everything Nintendo, honestly. Besides the Game Boy.
I want their console to suck so badly to the fact that they can't make consoles anymore, and they're like, all right, we're selling everything. So Xbox, you get Mario Kart. PlayStation, you get Super Smash Bros. Like stuff like that.
I'm tired of exclusives. Why do fucking consoles have to have exclusives now? Like, why can't all games just be open platform?
Because you need money, and that's how you not have a monopoly. Because let's be honest, I mean,
that's how you have a monopoly if you have an exclusive. If you only have exclusive.
Well, kind of, because if you think of it this way, if all games were available on every console, everyone would buy a PlayStation 4 probably because it's got more better graphic power. But then again, the Xbox One X is coming out later this year in like, what, 2 months? So now that's going to be the most powerful one. So now everyone's going to buy that instead. And then.
Such a dumb name. Xbox One X. It was so much better when it was Project Scorpio. That was a badass. I'm going to keep on calling it Project Scorpio.
I don't know. Their names, it's like, oh, I have an Xbox One, but it's the third version of the Xboxes, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And then you got the Xbox One S, the slim one, which is like the terabyte hard drive. It's like, then you got the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah, that's coming out soon, isn't it?
That was already out.
No, it's already out?
Yeah.
So I don't even know anymore. And that's my degree.
Let's just go fucking PC, join the master race.
I have a Steam account. I have, what, 3 Steam accounts for no particular reason?
I think I have a Steam account. The only game I've actually played is fucking Sid Meier's Pirates, and then fucking I modded up my Skyrim. I hardly ever play Skyrim anymore. Once you play it, I'm almost done everything. If the whole damn thing's boring.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I always played only Counter-Strike.
Yes, go.
Yeah, I was a Counter-Strike dude. Come on, man. That game was fun.
I don't understand how people can get so in depth with their skins, and that skins cost like thousands and hundreds of dollars. I'm like, what in the world? And you can't claim it to be like you can't get that money.
No. I always just make custom spray paint. Like, create my own in Photoshop, so I'll just spray my shit around on the map. I don't know. The game was fun. I kind of want to go back and play Counter-Strike now, actually, now that I think about it. I'm almost to level 100 in Gears of War. So once I hit level 100, I'm probably going to stop. Maybe finally play the campaign.
Maybe finally. Do you even know anything about the Gears of War campaign?
No, nothing. Actually, no.
You don't even have the Xbox Game Pass, do you?
They've been promoting it. If you want, you can play trial, have a trial for 14 days. So,
I mean, if you feel like you can beat the first and second and third game in that time, because all those are on that game.
I beat them before. I already beat them. I played all of them.
Oh, then you do know the story.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the story of the Gears of War 4 campaign. I was like, no, I haven't played it.
Yeah, I'm talking about the whole game.
Yeah, no, I know the story. Sad, cried a little bit when Dom died. I believe that was Gears of War 3.
Yeah, well, you have to space spoiler alert, bro. All these people.
Spoiler, sorry guys, spoiler alert for a game that came out like 8 years ago.
No, how do you feel about this? Are you gonna go watch fucking Kingsman?
Watch what?
Kingsman.
Kingsman?
Yeah.
What's Kingsman?
You don't know what Kingsman is?
That movie?
The fucking British spy movie that's like way over the top and.
Oh, I think I did see a preview when I went to see it. Was that the one where they were using like a briefcase as a machine gun or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
You haven't seen the first one though?
No.
Damn, definitely should watch that.
Dude, I'm slacking on my movies to be honest. Like, I still yet to see Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I have it downloaded. I have it ready to watch. Do
you have Cody?
Yeah, I have a Cody.
Definitely watch it on Cody.
Yeah.
I tried to tell
Cody, and I have popcorn time on my laptop.
I tried to tell Carolina about this too, and she's like, she was so bad at it. Like she
couldn't get it.
She doesn't get it. She was bad with movies. I try to help her out, and like you can watch everything you want. That's not on Netflix.
My roommate's boyfriend bought her for her birthday this like a homemade like a guy made a Cody that has all like the Nintendo and N64 and games like that, PlayStation 1 games on it. And he spent like, I forgot, like over $100 on it. I was like, you could have just bought a Cody and gave it to me and I could have got all the games, the emulators for it on there for you and saved yourself like $150.
Amazon Fire Stick?
What was that?
You mean an Amazon Fire Stick?
No, like it was a Cody. It's like a little Raspberry Pi. I don't know why I kept saying Cody, but he bought it was like a Raspberry Pi thing and it had it all on it. I was like, you could have just bought a $40 Raspberry Pi and I could have done it for you.
Yeah.
But
just YouTube
it. It's easier, convenient for the person. It's already pre-made. You just buy it.
Something, just YouTube it and you can learn how to do it.
Yeah, it's not hard.
That's how I learned how to drive stick.
From YouTube?
Yep.
What were you doing? Driving on the highway, watching YouTube videos, making sure not your fucking ear?
I've watched like a video before, like actually going on my trip up there to Chicago, and just like, okay, I think I can do this. Stalled out a couple times, whatever. I did tell you about the story about me going on the tollway, right?
No.
So I've never been on tollways, or the only times I've been on tollways is like I've had the tollway pass.
Yeah.
So as I was approaching this tollway, I knew I was gonna have to pay, and on the signs up above, it was saying, "No ticket, ticket." I'm thinking because I don't have a ticket, I go through the no ticket. So I drive up to the no ticket. I stop because you think someone's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
There's no one. And people are starting to line up behind me. Then I realize the no ticket is actually the flash pass bullshit. Like you're supposed to just drive through it for the no ticket. The ticket is where you're supposed to go grab it, which is very fucking misleading, by the way.
Yeah.
So I drive through the no ticket, pull up to the first checkpoint where I'm supposed to pay like so much money. I think it's like $10 or whatever.
There's a fee for not having a ticket, like a $10 fee or some shit.
Yeah, no. So lady opens it up and she's like, ticket. I'm like, yeah, there's a mistake. I drove through the no ticket. I thought that's where I was supposed to drive through because no ticket. She's like, oh, you're probably gonna get something in the mail. I'm like, is there something I can just pay off right here? She's like, yeah, it's $50. I'm like, what? So the whole time for me being on the tollway to come up to Chicago from DC just cost about as much as me as flying.
Wow. I think there was like a $10 fee because I was driving to Columbus in March, and you can drive on, and it said like iPass or whatever when you're driving through. And I was like, well, I have an iPass, but it's not in my car. It's registered to the car, so it's whatever, I'm just gonna drive through it, whatever, because it reads it. Until January. In January, you have to have it in your car now, but so I was like, okay, whatever. And then I get to where you have to pay, and I went up to the till, and I was like, they're like, where's your iPass, like, communicator thing? I was like, I don't have one, but it's, registered to the car. They're like, oh, but in this state, you need it on you. That's only an Illinois thing where you don't need it. So we have to give you a $10 service fee charge for not having the ticket. I was like, you greedy bastards. It was only $10, but I was still pissed for the fact that I have one.
Right.
But just because of your stupid ass rule in your state, when it's an Illinois pass, you dicks.
You know what? Fuck tollways, because not only do they charge so much to fucking just be on the tollway, but as I was driving up there, literally every mile, for a mile stretch, there was a fucking construction going on. Like, the roads are never good.
No, never is.
How are you going to charge everyone this amount of money and not have these roads, like, up and running and good to go?
I hate it. I hate driving.
I do hate driving, too.
That's why I dread every first week of March. Driving to Columbus, Ohio, every March.
Oh, God. The parking in Chicago, bro.
Only in the city, man. Only in the city.
Okay. Well, even me,
you get used to it. You really do.
Okay, well, still, me staying at the Godfrey Hotel. Amazing hotel.
Trust me, I remember because we were being chased by some homeless dude. And then I passed out, and I was like, oh no, parking stopped 2 hours ago when you woke me up. Thank God I got no ticket.
Bro, that was the greatest night ever.
Dude, where did we even go that night? I don't even remember.
Okay, so we went to the sound bar. We went to the sound bar.
Oh, for my friend's going away party.
Yeah, and I was wearing my Air Force Ones Nikes, and you're like, bro, there's a dress code. I'm like, you didn't tell me this. But we still got in. We got those free fucking drink tickets.
Yeah.
We capitalized on those. And then I believe you found more, and we capitalized on those. And
Alex he was upset that his guy wasn't there and to help my other friends out with some stuff. So he was like, oh, I feel bad. So here's a drink ticket. Yeah, he's like, no, he's not. Here's another free drink ticket. I'm like, I'm getting drunk. I still ended up spending over $100 on drinks that night, even with, I want to say 5 or 6 free drinks we got, myself alone.
We hardly spent that much money because we had the free drinks, but we were just spending money on the tips.
Yeah.
But after we got our drinks in.
Girl drinks too, so that kind of probably didn't help.
And then after we got our drinks in, we ended up going outside of the smoke area, and then we opened up our shirts and started doing some Ric Flair chest lap.
That's by the way, that's my Halloween costume this year. I'm gonna be 16-time world heavyweight champion of the world. Woo!
Are you gonna bleach your hair?
No, I'm gonna buy a wig.
Oh, you're gonna buy a wig.
Yeah,
And then
bro.
we went back to my hotel for like an hour, and we kept on just like wrestling each other and slapping each other, and like we were like rolling on the ground, laughing our asses off.
Yeah.
And then outside my window, we saw the Rock and Roll McDonald's. We're like, let's go get some fucking food. And that's when you kept on throwing the fucking bottled water at me.
No, I wasn't throwing the bottled water at you. I just was throwing the water in the water bottle at you. Oh man, that was.
And then Harambe.
We should never ever drink that much again.
I mean, I was solid.
I was.
I had to slap some sense to you when we did the double slap.
Oh, like the slap to the face.
Yeah, we did the double slap.
Yeah, you made me bleed. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
I hit you with the duck.
Oh God.
I can't believe that dude just rounded the corner. Tried to give us he was admiring that we were having such a good time. And he
started running after us.
Well, he was like trying to get some money out of us. He was like telling this sob story. He's like, I'm so glad I get to I got some good news, guys. Like, I get to see my daughter again. Like, I get custody to visit my daughter or whatnot. And like, yeah, well, that's good, bro. Like, just don't mess it up. He's like, yeah, it's good. It's like, I want to get her a gift, bro. So I'm like, I hate to do this, but can I ask you guys for $1? And like, you kicked me in the nuts out of nowhere. And like, okay, so like, it was a cringe moment. So like, we're trying to get away from this guy. So you kicked me in the nuts. I think we
hit me in the nuts.
Yeah, we both clicked. So I have you pick me up, then I kick you in the nuts, and then I start running away.
And I chased after you. And
so we can get away from this guy after we rounded the corner to go back to my hotel. As we're entering my hotel, this guy just yells,
"Hey,
give me $1, guys!" Oh my God.
I remember hearing a "Hey," and then I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't hear anything else he said. I was just like, I'm not going to my car because I'm afraid he's gonna
follow you. Yeah.
He's gonna probably try to kill me and steal everything out of my wallet.
He wanted that $1, bro.
Dude, he wanted to get her a candy bar. I don't know what you can get for $2.
Maybe he had like $10, and he was asking for like that $11th or
possibly.
Who knows? You know what? I have $1 right here. Of course.
Oh my God. All right, I think I'm gonna go get food in me because I am starving.
I think I'm gonna go out and break.
And we've been doing this for probably a good 45 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
Not a bad first episode, I think.
We'll definitely do some work. We did some work, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do another one next week, maybe, and maybe you'll finally get a win in fantasy football. Maybe, hopefully.
I'm 1-1, okay?
Oh, I thought you were 0-2.
No.
No, okay. You're not that desperate of a need of one, but we can't all be 2-0, you know.
Don't try to flex on me.
Oh,
you're a 150-pound son of a bitch.
Hey. I might be 150, but under 13% body fat.
Under 13%. Okay. Still got chicken legs.
Oh no, I work out my legs 2 times a week, baby. Oh, don't be hating. You'll feel the power next time I see you when we chop you, man. You'll feel the power.
Not when you chop me, huh?
Mm-hmm. I got the better of these things. You tapped out when we were doing the Ric Flair chops, dude. You tapped out.
You don't even remember that night, bro.
Dude, I have the video of it. I had Alex record the video, and you were like, I quit.
Bring it up. Picture didn't happen.
I have the video. It's on my YouTube. Or not my YouTube, my Instagram.
Oh, we'll find it.
We'll find it, and we'll talk about it again next week.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, then.
All right, I'll see you later, man.
All right, peace, man.
Peace.